We have 17 companies presenting. Again, just 2 minutes. We'll have a timer here that's going to count down from 5 to 1. They'll start. We're going to start that timer once the individual comes on, and I will make that moment when they're ready, and then we'll continue from there.
Friends, Brownsvillians, fellow 956ers. Nah, that's a little old school. I mean, we're already in the modern age, right? Nah, not modern age. Let's go ahead and go beyond that. BTX Analytics, that's what it's really focused on. Data-driven, future-focused. And really, the main concept, community-based. So with BTX Analytics, what you get is all of the data, all of the information that you want, that you need, that you really require to grow. Not just within yourself, within the community. The thing is that you can go ahead and hire these big conglomerates, these big businesses. But do they know the community? Do they know the people? Do they know the raza? Do they know the puro 956? No, they don't. With BTX Analytics, it's a community-based organization that can go ahead and give you that information that is based off of the community, that can give you that insight, that can give you that data, that insight, that information, because with that information, it helps you grow, it helps you expand. And with that, you are able to go ahead and reach far beyond the 956. You go to the 210, the 512, the 316. Everybody wants to go ahead and grow. So investing and go ahead and getting close with your fellow community members and your fellow organizations is the way to go.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ben Whitman, founder of 956 Polling, a South Texas-based polling firm. I started 956 because I've seen how the Valley is consistently misunderstood. When I was at Dartmouth College, I would tell people I was from South Texas, and you know what they'd say? Oh, so San Antonio, right? Beyond geography, there's truly a deeper misunderstanding of our community, what we think, what we value, and what we believe. I've seen polling firms from DC, Austin, New York, attempt to learn about the Valley for their own purposes, but they don't truly understand us, our diversity, and our unique psyche. 956 Polling was founded to truly change that. Our team is from the Valley because we know the Valley. As a longtime community organizer with years of professional outreach, as a professional outreach specialist, I've had thousands of real conversations with people all across the region. We use a personal, human-centered approach to gathering data, capturing an authentic profile of our community. Unlike traditional firms that rely on cold calls and online surveys, 956 prioritizes in-person data collection, allowing for more genuine, insightful responses. And it's easy to just say we need more representation, but it takes the right team to make it happen. Our research director, Norma Garza, a Valley native with a PhD in social and political psychology, combines community insight with a skill set in data analytics. Together, we bring a new model to the polling industry, rooted in local expertise and advanced analytics. The Valley is booming. Brownsville alone is seeing so many major investments. Just look at the building that we're standing in right now. Growing local businesses and new ones coming in need local insights. Political campaigns are pouring millions, truly millions of dollars into South Texas. The demand for accurate local data is growing, and 956 is ready to fill it.
So, did anybody go to that event last night at the bar across the street? No? Me neither. I only found out about it this morning when I was actually walking into the building. Now, this form of marketing used to work back in the day. Times have changed. Marketing has evolved. For the last couple decades, marketing has been through social media, and even that is under attack because of the advent of AI. It's harder to get your small business into the eyes of the right people in the community. So that's where my team is coming in. Rangers is planning to create an app designed to get your customer base interested in you before they even meet you. The goal of Rangers is to get you guys to get out there, like really connect. The user base that we're trying to cultivate with Rangers are people just like me, young, with money, that want to actually try out these new things, these new ventures, but are maybe a little too scared to go out there. So we'll build your following, we'll market for you, and then when you're ready to launch, we'll be there with you.
In hospitality, a third place is your home away from home. Not where you live, not where you work, but where you belong. In Brownsville, the most beloved third place is Buo, our very own independent bookstore. This whole project started in 2022 after I discovered that Brownsville was essentially the largest city in America without a bookstore. After that, I would carry 500 pounds of books on the back of my pickup truck, selling them wherever they would let me do it, until we found a storefront a couple blocks away on Washington Street. Since then, it's grown into something incredible. But what makes Buo a key downtown institution, it's not the books, it's not the free board games, it's not even the wine bar. It's the free community events, poetry nights, children's readings, author events, an adult spelling bee, a 24-hour Harry Potter movie marathon. The options are limitless. I didn't do it, the community did. But there's a storm approaching, a hurricane named Barnes and Noble. And Buo has to be ready to position ourselves as a worthy competitor.
In 2013, I lost a brother to diabetes. In 2014, I lost a sister to diabetes. And just last summer, I lost another sister to diabetes. Hi, my name is David Cerón, and I'm the author of the award-winning children's book, The Adventures of Exo and Psy, and founder of FitLit Movement, LLC. I'm from McAllen, Texas, the most obese city in America for the past 8 years, according to Wallet Hub. Here in the Rio Grande Valley, over 40% of the population is diabetic, 45% is considered obese, and another 42% is considered illiterate, with Brownsville leading the way. Our FitLit products and services are here to combat all three epidemics that are devastating our children. First, we start with our interactive award-winning children's book, The Adventures of Exo and Psy. This children's book teaches kids about the importance of healthy eating, all while providing them an exercise workout.
Hello, we do vehicle inspection services. Basically what this does is it gives information to prospective car buyers. So for example, if you buy a used vehicle, the transmission in 1 or 2 months might go out and you're down $5,000, the brakes, whatever. So this happens for private buyers, for people that are buying cars in auctions. We'll basically send out a mechanic nationwide, give you a full service. Hey, you know, this car has this and this problem. With AI, we'll get a cost estimate. So you'll know exactly how much that car needs work, right? And this can be used for people that buy cars, fix them up and sell them. So basically, we make $95 per order. At that point, 29 daily orders is $1 million in profit. Basically, I went through the largest competitor and went through their product and improved them in every metric possible.
We make selling clothes online faster, easier, or more effective. With our app, all you have to do is take a picture of an item, and our AI instantly creates a professional listing for you. It writes a title, a description, and suggests a competitive price. And it helps you post across multiple different platforms at once. What used to take 5 or 10 minutes now takes about 30 seconds.
My mentor told me a few years ago, your network is your net worth. And I didn't get it until I realized the value of connections. My name is Sebastian Melendez, co-founder of ShapeCarts, and we are reshaping networking. Let me ask you a question for the business owners here. Raise your hand if your business depends on talking to people every day. Okay, next question. Raise your hand if you struggle at events. Either you don't know how to start the conversation, you share your phone number, but you struggle to create lasting connections after the event, or you have trouble keeping up with all the business cards they give you. Most of the time you lose them, and when you're at home, you're questioning if it was worth it going to these events. It happens to all of us, even to me. That's why we created ShapeCarts. We provide a digital solution that allows you to collect, categorize, and to follow up with the context that you have.
Hi there. My name is Ed Arriaga, proud owner of Ed's Taekwondo in Brownsville, Texas. Since 1996, we've been teaching martial arts to kids, teens, and adults. There are many areas in our neighborhood which that's going to be our market. By doing martial arts, students can become the future leaders of tomorrow. By teaching the tenets of Taekwondo, confidence, courage, focus, discipline, and a winning attitude. Our consumers will be ages 5 years old and up. Our buyers will be moms, dads, grandparents, individuals. Did you know that moms have 90% of the decision at home? So when I do that, make sure I have something special for mom while she waits. How am I going to spread the word? I'm going to spread the word by advertising, social media, flyers, websites, word of mouth, conduct free events, generate leads, always be promoting. So if you know someone that lacks the tenets of Taekwondo, or a mom that wants an activity for a child, send them to Ed's Taekwondo. We're your solution.
So the goal of fresh3dprints.com is we want to turn empty store space into unlimited earning potential. So what's the problem, you ask? Small businesses, which account for 99.9% of all businesses in this country, in the US, 99.9%, let that sink in a little bit, 99.9% of businesses in the US are small. So I have a product to put into those empty spaces in those businesses. I just went to a coffee shop down the street, and I want them to be successful. I am a small business myself, and I want them to be successful. And when I see empty shelves, there's a problem. So I went to them, I asked the owner, why is there empty shelves? And they told me straight up, we don't know what to put there. That's a problem, right? They want to invest in inventory, but they're going to be left with whatever doesn't sell. So with fresh3dprints.com, we're going to put products, 3D printed products there. They're not for sale specifically those are samples, but they're going to have QR codes. They're going to take them to our website, and we will print customized. We're going to curate products based off what each store needs, and those products will be printed, shipped to the customer directly so that the small business does not have to carry inventory.
My name is Steve Perez, and I'm from Velox Global Solutions. And if you guys can take a view to the left, that building of the bricks, that's the Stillman House, but I want to talk about James Jewett Stillman, the first billionaire of Texas. Interesting, right? How did he make $1 billion? Trade, buy and sell, business. So today we have that same issue. We have a problem of tariffs. We're in a tariff war. It's a big issue for us as a consumer. It's a problem. So how do we solve it? DDP. That's actually an Incoterm. Delivered, duty, paid. That means that we want to help suppliers in Mexico be able to bring it over to the U.S. to the consumer, direct to the consumer. That's different. Okay, the market right now is a great opportunity to be able to get into this ball game. Remember, Stillman did it, $1 billion. Interesting, right? So why now? Why us? Because we built the team. We've been at it for years. I started in 1995. That's a lot of years. And I'm also a coder, but now we have a team. And I want to be able to invite you. You know anybody in Mexico? You know anybody has tried for years to break the market. Now's the time. You could be a referral because we're looking for referrals, partnership, and you get 30%. And be part of the 1%.
When it comes to managing diabetes, it's not just about managing glucose. It's also about managing food, insulin, health, fitness, also trying to keep track of all of that on a log and better understand your body's patterns.
But what does this do to diabetics, Becky?
To diabetics, this makes them feel powerless, overwhelmed, and not normal. So, what did we do?
Well, we knew that we wanted to provide clarity, convenience, and consolidation to diabetics. And although we can't change how they check their glucose, we can change the way they log, monitor, and track all their numbers to make it as convenient and easy as possible.
Yes, drum roll, please. The winner is Ben Whitman with 956 polling. Yeah. Yeah. All right, everyone. Yeah, yeah. Round of applause, round of applause. Thank you.